Here we are, kids, another Sunday morning. I believe it is, I don't know what date it is, don't care. Anyway, Paul and I met up at a little park here in Gresham. Didn't have time to research it, no history on it or anything, so evidently he's hunted it before. That's where he found his little lead toy soldier, and so we thought, what the heck. Started up at the upper end of it. Not much going on there. That must have been the new end of the park, because as we moved down towards the other end of the park, I noticed the old there was some old building stuff there, fencing and what have you, from a while back. And not that it belongs there, or it could have been a spare, but there was a 1905 sewer lid in the middle of one of the sidewalks. So anyhow, so far was kind of discouraging. As you see, a battery, little piece of copper, I'm not sure what it was for, but anyhow, bottle cap, piece of like a model glue tube, the top end of it. That there looks like a little copper connector, probably had a loop on the end of it, but this is all copper. Some can slaw, of course, 4 pull tabs, and I got to be the master of chunks of melted aluminum. You know, whether it's my backyard or outside in the public, that's what I find. That's what I find. But they rang up high, had to dig them. Over here, my change and such, I did find Jenny and Raoul's dog tag. Doesn't look like it had a loop or anything on it, so not sure how it was affixed to their tag or their dog. But hey, it's aluminum, I found it. This little item here is weird. I don't know, yeah, I think you can see it. You look down in there, it's got the percussion cap, or whatever you want to call them. That's what I call them when reloading. But anyhow, a little hole down there, so it's like a rifle cartridge. Thing is freaking huge. And on the end, there is no spot for the cap. It almost looks like it is inside of a container of sorts. Not sure why it's split, unless it just, you know, split apart due to the corrosion or what have you. Outer part, a lot of green, looks like a lot of copper. Inner part's got some brass looking to it, so maybe a bullet casing inside of a case of some sort. Strange deal. Anyhow, ended up with 5 clad dimes, 4 clad pennies. We were out there for 2-3 hours. It was just, the DFX and I were getting a little discouraged, and I joked around about getting rid of the DFX and getting an E-Track or something, because Paul, Mr. Lucky himself, came up with a sterling silver ring, but not before he found a, I believe it's an 18 karat gold ring with a little blue stone in it, or purple stone in it. Anyhow, he dug the silver ring while I was standing there. He called me over, had me scan over it. My machine did not say it was a silver ring. It said it was all kinds of garbled junk. So anyhow, he dug that up. Started giving up. That's when I found a little bullet casing down there. I thought, hey, I like cool old stuff. So dug that up, and then of course found the battery. Then came 1985 Canadian penny. No big deal. What you would see would be the face, and it'd say Regina and all that. It's almost gone. Maple Leaf's about gone too, but pretty cool. I thought, that's my first foreign coin. Then just about to give up again, and this is my first silver found in the wild. I've only found one other silver coin. It was a Merc dime in my front yard, believe it or not, when I was learning how to use my machine. And then here we go, a Silver Rosie, 1961 Silver Rosie. And I don't know if I said that was an 85 penny, but cleaned up really nice. Just hit it with some water and a toothbrush. Turned out really nice. Looks like somebody drew on it with a Sharpie. But that made me happy, and I joked with the DFX and told it I'm not really getting rid of you. Anyhow, those are my finds for today, Sunday. I will get it up, and if I figure out what the heck that is, I'm going to throw that on ID Me and see if they have any suggestions. But get out there, get hunting. It's getting a little dry. The dirt's a little hard. There's a couple spots I didn't dig because it took me more than a few minutes to go half an inch. So get out there, find some spots. Anybody needs a digging partner, hit me up. I usually dig on Sundays, but I can get out in the evenings during the week. We'll talk to you guys soon. And like I said, get out there and dig.